y'all doing? Got this thing in the way on this phone. What's going on with it? How y'all doing? Let me turn this other camera on while I'm here. Something I want to do with this video later. But like I said, it's the King Strategy, and I need to start going live from my King Strategy page. I'm gonna start doing that. But I just wanted to share something because I was writing in my book and just want to give you a little brief story of how a temporary emotion can change your life forever if you let it. Temporary things going to happen in your life, temporary pain, temporary happiness, temporary money, temporary opportunities, temporary situations. It's going to happen. But what I'm going to focus on is temporary pain that you are going to experience in your life as a man, but don't let those temporary pains have a lifetime effect on you to where you change it. Your anger or your disbeliefs of being happy, how that can have a whole negative effect on you. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm just going to share something with you that I was writing. I had a partner real close to me. He was a reverend. He was like a junior minister. And I let him live in my house because he had problems with his relationship. So, long story short, he ended up crossing me in a way that I never thought one of my friends would cross me. And I went to a pawn shop and I bought a revolver, bought a gun. And I made my mind up that day that if I saw my friend, who supposedly was my friend, I was gonna kill him. I was serious. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about my kids. I didn't think about my future. I didn't think about nothing but red. I saw red. And I bought that revolver. Couldn't buy no bullets because pawn shops don't sell bullets. So one of my cousins, not gonna say his name, we went to a store and we bought some bullets because he had the licenses to do so. He can buy bullets. So we went to the store and bought some bullets. And my cousin said, "Tim, you really want to do this?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yes, I want to." I said, "I want to kill him." Now, mind you, I never killed nobody. I never really shot a gun. But this day, I was like, you know what, man? I can handle this. Whatever come with it, I can handle it. I go to jail for life, I can handle it. That's what I'm thinking, right? So, for some reason, I don't know if I called my dad or my dad called me. I think my dad called me. I'm not quite sure. So my dad called me and I was just really upset. I was irate. I was arguing, just going in. So my dad was like, after my cousin left. So my cousin left me with the bullets, left me with the gun. My cousin was like, "Man, that's on you, cuz." So I on the phone with my dad. So I told my dad what was going on, told him everything that happened. And so my dad was like, "Okay, so you made it up in your mind, you go kill this dude." I told my dad, "Yep, I'm gonna kill him." My dad was like, my dad made me feel so stupid on the phone. My dad is not a man to raise his voice. My dad is not a man to want to holler and scream. My dad is the type of guy, he gonna give you a choice, he gonna give you an option, and it's up to you. Whatever you do is up to you, because at the end of the day, you're a grown man. So my dad was like, "Tim, you're gonna let this temporary emotion change your life forever. You're gonna give somebody that much power over you to where you will throw away your life." And I wish I could say it how my dad said it, But the way he said it, it made me rethink everything. And it made me feel so stupid. Because at the end of the day, I always was like, you know what, I'm a man, nobody controls me. I make my own decisions. But my homeboy, by him crossing me or whatever, I'm going to let that stop my growth, stop my development, stop my money, stop me being a good father to my daughters. I'm going to allow my friend to take away my life. I'm going to give up my life because I'm mad, because my ego was hurt. My first sentence in my book talks about it's 4th and goal. 4 seconds left on the clock, 4th quarter. No timeouts, you losing. The score is 10-6. What do? Everything on the line. Your future on the line, your children on the line, your bank account on the line, your finances, your car, your house, your old lady, your family. Everything is on the line if you don't win this game. What do? Do you stick to your strategy, your foundations as a man? Or do you panic? Do you throw in the towel? Do you quit? I could have quit that day. When I bought that gun, I could have shot my partner to death. I could have ended my life that day. Be in jail for the rest of my life. You as men, do not allow a temporary emotion to change your life. There's so many guys in jail that wish they could be on the street. I spent 6 months in jail. 6 months in Oklahoma in jail. And when I was in there, everybody in there was like, bruh, you don't belong in here. I'm in there pretty much like, I'm cracking jokes and playing cards, playing spades, losing at dominoes because I didn't know how to play. But I'm giving guys wise counsel. Now, mind you, I'm in here too. I'm a knucklehead too. But they had guys in there for murder, drugs, pimping, trafficking, rape, strong on robbery, you name it. I'm in there for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there for petty stuff. But long story short, when I was in jail, it made me realize, bro, I don't belong in here. You know what I'm saying? So I could have shot my partner to death that day. And I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer, man. Do not allow a temporary emotion to affect your future, to affect your life. Do not allow a fake homeboy, a fake dude that you hold close and dear to your heart to take everything you work for. You know what I'm saying? And throw it in the trash. Because my partner, my ex-partner, he don't know when I bought that gun. He do not know. He do not know I bought that gun. Had my cousin buy them bullets. Had no idea I was looking for him. Because my ego hurt. My ego crushed. I'm going to get this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because all of my life I've been teased. I got beat up in elementary school, junior high, all because I wore glasses and I was a goofy dude. And for a long time I couldn't fight. It took me getting my ass whipped so many times to really, figure out, all right, you gotta, you can't stand there when somebody swing, somebody swing, you gotta duck, you gotta bob and weave, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, all jokes aside, man, I've seen too many dudes that I knew in the street and on the West Bank, uptown, downtown, they in OPP today. They in Jefferson Parish prison right now. They ain't never getting out. They never getting out. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, do not allow a temporary emotion, a temporary feeling to affect your life forever. because you'll throw it away for nothing. You have power and dominion over your life. You have power and dominion over the words you use. You have power and dominion over everything because God gave you that. The ancestors gave you that. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. You dig? So I just thought I would share that with y'all. Now I'm about to get back to this table and finish writing because I want this book to be done, if not next year, year after next. You know, so holla. Wonder who that is. Holla.